the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And for Oklahoma City, they've talked about the importance of starting fast, playing with energy right off the tip. Let's face it, no team likes to play catch-up if they can avoid it. We'll see how it works for them tonight. Great center matchup tonight. Shaq, I know you've been waiting all day to watch this one. One of the best low-post players of all time in yourself. Give us your thoughts on why the stretch five has become so popular.
Well, in a lot of offenses these days, floor spacing is king. And what you see now, you see a lot of bigs are practicing shooting the three more than ever.
Yeah, even the younger centers. You think of Towns and Cousins and Embiid, as powerful as they are, they love to stay on that perimeter and shoot that three ball. So it's hard to stay on the floor right now if you can't shoot it.
Yes, you came into the league at the right time.
No, I would have made them revert back to
So you'd have a hard time getting off the bench these days, Shaq, because you didn't shoot the three ball well.
Shaq on the bench don't even sound right together. That's like peanut butter and tar.
That can be pretty tasty.
No, that doesn't sound right together, Ernie.
No, it doesn't. I'm just kidding, big fella. Wasn't it funny? Did you find that amusing?
You hurt my feelings, Ernie.
Did you hurt? Come on.
Don't talk
Give
to me
me
for
a
2 seconds. La 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 la.
Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. It's East versus West here in Toronto. The Raptors hope to put on a show for their hometown fans. Two superpower offenses tonight, Brent. These games are typically so much fun for the fans, but we as announcers love these games too.
Oh, you get excited about a cup of coffee, Kevin, so I can't wait for the highlights here in this one.
I'm not the only one. Come on, you love it as well.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
But we're not
going to need any coffee tonight. We got these guys out in the court. That's going to be high octane.
Plus, you're harnessed in. I can see it right now. You're ready to go.
I'm strapped up.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Westbrook and Robertson, the backcourt. The forwards, George and Grant. And it's Adams in at the 5. They get it back. Great D that time from Green. And here's Toronto to the middle, to the inside. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Here's Lowry. He kicks it to Gasol. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gasol's got his first bucket in this one.
And he knows how to make good use of his size in that low block. And Gasol's inside game is very refined. There's a smoothness to how he approaches it.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And Adams sends it back.
Well, Adams quick off his feet there. With that size and length, tough to shoot over.
The shot's good from Robertson.
That's a talented guy getting too easy a look. Might have been a miscommunication on that one.
Well, just the first quarter, everyone's still getting adjusted. That said, on defense, you have to bring help sooner.
And Adams sends it back. Goes up the baseline. Outside for George. No good on the 3. Here's Siakam. Here's Green. The layup missed.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
It's all tied in Toronto. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And let's listen to Pascal Siakam talking about the work ethic of his teammates.
You come in every day. Guys in the gym every single day. So I used to think that I was always the hardest worker, but, you know, just coming to see guys, the amount of work that they put in, trying to get better each and every day.
And, Greg, when everyone is working hard, it builds a chemistry.
And a culture. Kevin, winning teams all have it. It's not enough to be here. You want to win.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And, guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
I mean, through that first quarter, to me, it's all about their D.
There's a lot of ways to build a lead. This one's built on stops.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Toronto right now, Leonard and Ibaka are the forward pairing. Kyle Lowry and Danny Green are the guard tandem. And it's Gasol in at the 5 spot. Pass to Ferguson. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Schroeder against Lowry. Here's Green. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And that's what makes Lowry a great floor leader. Just unselfish in his attitude and great awareness of how to keep his teammates involved.
Now here is George. On the wing, Morris. Defended by Ibaka. And the 3 ball is good. George has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 2. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And what a take from Lowry, using that quickness to just blaze to the rim.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Schroeder kicks to Ferguson. Passes it to George. Four on the shot clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. George has got the lead up to 2 now for Oklahoma City. Lowry fires away from outside. No good on the last second attempt there. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thunder lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Kawhi, a big first half for you all offensively, but big first half for them, too. Any concern there?
They're still scoring pretty good, so we got to play better defense second half because we don't know if we're going to keep making the shots that we're making right now.
We'll see who can get some stops, Kawhi. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. If you look at the second quarter scoring, they had a small edge. They really hung tough as we got close to halftime. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Well, it's always a little bit of a challenge playing on the road, but they came in mentally prepared and physically prepared. The energy in the arena was fierce, but they didn't cave in.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
Aggressive. I called them up earlier. I like it. They're taking it hard to the rack, dictating the pace, setting the physical tone. You're not going to get that by launching threes all night. Everybody knows that.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Paul George really making a difference here.
Yeah, and night after night, man, it just becomes common to watch him rip through teams, and that's exactly what we saw there in the first half.
Well, the defense pays so much attention to him. I think that's where we marvel at his ability to continue to find shots and still deliver.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Thunder with the lead. So for Oklahoma City right now, inside pairing is Grant and Adams. Robertson and George fill out the wings. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Over the last decade or so, a huge transformation, Brent, in the way games are played. Do you see any additional changes on the horizon?
I wonder if the league will think about, and I think it'd be interesting, if they had a three-point line that just disintegrated into the sideline. We have the split, and we have the archway, right? We'll go down the sidelines. It'd be really interesting if the league, maybe in Summer League, experimented with the three-point line being equidistant the whole way around.
And going right out of bounds.
Yeah, so right out of bounds, it eliminates the corner three. It would impact the way you would defend the corner shot, because now it doesn't have a value of 3. 1 point more for a shorter shot seems to be a little unfair as it is, and we know it's the most valuable shot in basketball.
There's no doubt.
But I wonder how that would look, and maybe Adam Silver and the committee will look at a Summer League where the three-point line just disappears in the sideline, eliminating the corner three.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Grant outside. To the inside, here's Adams, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, using his wide frame right there, Adams able to get the position he wants and drops it through.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Poked loose. Lowry finds Gasol. Basket counts.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Toronto shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
One shot behind the lanes.
And that one falls for Marcus Hall.
A good guy to have on the free throw line when the score is close, and he takes care of business as usual.
Now Felton. Pass to Westbrook.
Westbrook, former MVP, a remarkable combo guard, and we know he does a little bit or a lot of everything.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws here for the night.
2 shots.
That's good from Westbrook. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Thunder up by 4, and will return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Raptors trail by 4. Baca is out there with McCaw. And it's Marc Gasol. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
The defense was in the area, but not really effective. He has to put away this layup.
Felton kicks to George. Good. And a nice assist from Felton. George has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Thunder. Raptors shooting well, 50% from the floor. There's the pass to Gasol. A shot that time, not on target. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. And here's Westbrook. To the paint. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
Not completely over, but it's getting close.
Yeah, but you still got to play this one out. Near impossible, but I've seen stranger things happen.
And stolen by Noel. Grant dishes to George. Outside Westbrook. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Got a hand on it. Here's McCall, defended by George. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Siakam is checked in for Gasol. Leonard comes in for Patrick McCall. Green, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Fred Van Vliet. Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Robertson comes in for Raymond Felton. Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, they got to get straight to the hoop, then a foul immediately.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Paul George.
And when a player scores over half his team's points, you know he's going to be our pick. Even when he's been the exclusive focus of the defense, they just haven't been able to keep him in check. A tremendous individual effort.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Robertson, guarded by Green. Robertson, the pass to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Rejected by Gasol. And Lowry puts up a deep 3. It's good. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Well, it looked like everybody was having fun, but it looked like you were really feeling it. Did you get into a flow out there?
I did. You know, I got hot. I was looking for the ball, looking to make plays, and shots was falling.
I know you expect that to happen every night, and it did tonight. Thanks, Paul. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a